All right. What's up? Thank you for tuning into the Cold Face Podcast Show. This is your host, Carrington. Also, I got my guy Eli on. This is a broadcast live on StreamYard. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? Hey, nothing much, man. Long day, man.
I know that's right, bro. Same
Yeah.
here. Long day. How your day? Like, just same old, same old.
Same old, man. Just trying to get what I'm gonna say in the habit of use of things, though. Basically, though.
Yeah, I know you got recently got a new job. Congratulations on that,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I know you got a new job too, man. Congratulations, to you, man.
Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Well, so we just got to get adjusted with, it's kind of
Yeah.
on our schedules, like literally.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously on that. But man, I just want to say thank you for coming on tonight, bro.
Oh, yeah, yes, indeed, bro.
I want to be able to get your take on it because, like I already said, like I already know I lost a bet, so I've been getting clowned like especially on Twitter. Like I've been getting clowned a little bit, and
Yeah,
it's cool.
it's cool.
It's cool. It's cool. More so on the Clippers side than the Bucks and the Nets, because like I said, I really didn't see that, and we're gonna get off into that.
Yeah.
But just before I get off into the show, man, I lost a bet to you, so I will have that $5 for you
Oh
straight
yeah.
up tomorrow.
Oh
I got
yeah.
you. And I had them cases for you, so
Oh yeah.
you.
You good? I ain't like Skip Bayless, man. So you good, bro?
You. I'm gonna make sure I had that for you. I'm gonna try to get you back though.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
I'm gonna get you back though. I think I'm gonna
Oh
get you
yeah.
back during college season though, but
Oh
it's
yeah.
all good. It's all good. A lot of stuff that I want to get into you real quick tonight. I just want to say thank you for the people that's tuning in to the broadcast right now that's listening on the Cold Face Podcast Show. I just want to get off into it with you, man. I know recently, everybody's been talking about what I'm talking about now. So we just gonna get off into it. We're gonna get the elephant in the room off the way. I know everybody want to trade Ben Simmons now. And I know recently me and you been doing shows recently, and
Yeah.
I've been saying trade Ben Simmons for the past like 3 to 5 months, B.
Yeah.
So now everybody want to trade him. I'm like, oh, now y'all want to trade him, but I was crazy when I had said I wanted to trade him. So
Mm-hmm.
uh it is a lot. I'm not gonna solely put the blame on him for the game, the collapse that they had. I'm also put game 5 on his plate with Joel Embiid because they did blow a 26-point lead. And I
Yeah.
think the series was pretty much over from a psychological and mental standpoint, as well as like Atlanta was down in their building about to end up like, almost going by the end of probably going to the crib.
Yeah. They were.
And for them to push it to that game 6, and then it was points down in game 6 that the 76ers led, and
Mm-hmm.
they blew it because of Doc Rivers don't make in-game adjustments. And
I
I've
love
been
him.
knew that. Yeah,
And
I
I
love.
love Doc Rivers, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
just
like
don't.
yeah, but we been knew that, bro.
Yeah.
We been knew that. It's kind of funny like how they say it now, and I'm like, bro, we know he ain't gonna make adjustments like that. Like that, he's a pretty much you play through it type of coach, an old school coach. You gonna play through it.
Yeah.
You, so he ain't gonna like call timeout very quickly as other coaches do. But
Yeah.
I started to see that down the stretch, especially in game 6 that he was starting to call certain timeouts. But again, they didn't win game 6, and in game 7, uh, everybody seen the play like under the goal play. I ain't even finna defend that because
Oh
no,
man.
like I want to get your thoughts on. I'm just gonna go and put it out there. And I'm gonna put the question up, like straight up. Should the Sixers trade Ben Simmons? And I want to get your thoughts on just the overall scope of like me and you've been talking about it, but I just want to be able to get your thoughts on that because like it's really to the point now where like everybody already knew that, but this is why I've been saying trade him for the longest because it was moments just like that. You didn't go up for the shot. And we really ain't trying to dump on it, but it's just dead serious. Like, bro, you didn't go up for the shot because you were scared to get fouled and you knew you weren't gonna take foul shots.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your thoughts on that, bro?
It's like, hell yeah, yeah, he got to go, man. You know, and I love Ben Simmons, man. He'll, I mean, he a great defensive player, whatever. In in the paint or whatever, he can make plays in the paint or whatever. But I done made too many excuses for Ben Simmons. I used to be like, okay, well, he did set out his first year, when he came to lead or with injuries or whatever. To the
Right.
second year. So, so I think, man, just it's not even him, not taking shot. It's him not trying to, man. He not trying to work on his game.
We
Like, bro,
you gave him a pass last year on that
yeah,
when you had talked about it because
gave him a pass.
I was on him then. And he was like, "Give him another year, bro. He just had to get better." And I was like, "All right, I give you the benefit of the doubt that he ain't been in the league that long, so he do have to work on his shot." But I just seen Lonzo Ball come into the NBA and then perfect and fix his shot. So it goes to credit what you were saying.
Yeah, he's not even trying to work on his game, and that's why I said I'm not gonna get on Doc about not getting on him about evolving his game, whatever, offensively. Cause you said this like a while back before the playoffs start. You said in the playoffs it's gonna be a close game. He gonna become a liability, and that's when they gonna choke. And you said it, and that was exactly what happened.
Yes, bro. Like this dude runs away from.
Run away.
It's like in moments, look, bro. Doc Rivers won at the time when Rondo couldn't even shoot as a point guard. Like that was a fact. Rondo wasn't no killing shooting at that point, but he would take shots and he could make free throws.
He better be Simmons, way better.
Exactly. And what I'm saying about Ben Simmons is he do all the other things, but it's those little things right there. It's the little things that matter in key moments, bro. Like I keep saying it. Like I told you way before I said when the game close and it's real close, they're gonna end up looking to pass him the ball. Either they gonna leave him wide open or he ain't. And he gonna be under the goal and he gonna pass the ball away because they know the fouler. Like it was points in the game. I was watching the game. I was like, just foul him. Because I was like, if Atlanta go down there and score, y'all foul Ben Simmons, take one of the two. He might miss both of them. You come back down there and score again, foul him again. Do that for like 2 or 3 possessions, steal a couple of possessions from him. And it showed every single time, bro, who they foul. And I was just like, for you not to take that shot under the basket, bro, it was just a simple. It was simple, and you passed it off like you can't. We can't excuse that shit. And I know,
come on, man.
Yeah. And I know you've been in this corner for the longest, so that's why I was being like, that's why I asked you that question. Like, okay, I seen that young, but you was like, even now, if he would have won and got better, I would have gave you the benefit of the doubt. But you being somebody that in his corner, I want to just be able to get your thoughts on like, is this the end? If you think, we ain't saying, I know you ain't saying he a bad player, but if the 76ers planning on winning the championship, like, do they need to let this person go?
Like I told you, the week before last, about that, he gonna have to make a decision. Like you either gonna work on your game.
Yeah.
You either, what I'm saying, you gonna get in the gym next week and work on your game offensively, get a shoot coach, or you gonna get moved to power forward because you can't be the point guard.
Exactly.
But with him and what's name down low, it's still gonna be. I don't know about that. Him and B down low.
And if he could shoot, Eli, that's another story. Because he really can play defense, bro. I'm just gonna keep that 100. I'm gonna keep that 100% real. He can play defense, bro. The dude can play defense. He's at the top of his game in the defense. I think he can get better. But as far as like that, you need to work on some jump shots. I don't care if you ain't a lethal 3-pointer. You need to make some mid range like Kawhi and them made. They developed their shot, bro.
Yeah.
You too good. It's not taking away from his credibility defensively, but you too good defensively to be so bad of a liability offensively.
Terrible, man.
And I'm like, to be honest with you, if you asking me, and I know I'm asking you, and this question is posed to you, if you asking me straight up, I would say trade him. But if you're not gonna trade him, give him another year. But he got to develop his shot. But I think me personally, I've been screaming for this, and I'm gonna keep saying this. I would give Sacramento 2 first-round picks. You can
Darren Fox.
have Ben Simmons. Give me De'Aaron Fox, bro. It's just like I keep screaming about Devin Booker. De'Aaron Fox really can play.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I ain't saying he probably on the level as D Book is, but
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox really can play. And he's in a situation I'm like, I would send Ben Simmons to Sacramento. That's just me. I'll give him 2 first-round picks. You need to give me De'Aaron Fox. And, hey, you got 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
For the next 2 years.
Right.
And you got Ben Simmons.
Right.
So you got Ben Simmons who, quote unquote, might not or develop a shot. Then you got shooters around Ben Simmons. And then whoever you get from our first 2 round picks, you probably could have a good team and be on the up and up. So if I'm Sacramento, me personally, bro, I would seriously consider that. And if I'm the 76ers, I'm trying to see for that because I don't see them trading for no Bradley Beal because, again,
no,
that wouldn't work. And because he a shooter with somebody who don't even really can't shoot.
Yeah.
And we ain't disrespecting Russell Westbrook, but the shooting performance, we just being honest because we just an honest show. That ain't a good matchup to me. And I don't see it in the Portland situation. What about you?
I was gonna say Portland. No, I'll get CJ McCollum, and I'll let Steph Curry start though. Let him be my starting point guard.
Yeah, I can see that. I feel more better from him. He's shown me pretty much. And look, if I can't get a good point guard off the market, I'm fine with Steph Curry. But
and get CJ McCollum.
Yeah,
with Tobias Harris.
Yeah, and they also give Portland's defense. Ben Simmons ain't no liability. Now, we ain't saying that, but I'm just saying for the 76ers team, the 76ers team got defense. They need scoring, and he's not a scorer. And if you how much time do you have with Embiid? I don't see Embiid playing for the next 10, 12 years, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I ain't trying to put a cap on nobody's potential. And I hope he can play for a long time. But I'm just being straightly honest and being truthful. Like, I really don't see him playing for the next 10 years like that.
I don't see him, bro.
I just don't. What you want to say?
I agree. I love Embiid, man, but he can't stay healthy, man. He can't stay.
And you're going to be expecting him probably hurt throughout the season. You might have to load manage him.
Yep. And, you know, like you said, he like 300-some pounds, man. Like, and I don't want to get off subject a little bit, but, like, I was talking to my homegirl about Embiid or whatever. Like, down stretch in that game, though. I'm like, why are you shooting threes, man? Get down low. You down 2. Get down low and bully them. I mean, Capella can't handle you.
Man, did you see what I mean, I didn't watch First Take, but I seen the Magic Johnson one. And he said something that was prevalent. He was just like, you ain't working on your game in the offseason, bro. Like, when it get down like those moments, I'm like, dude, you are too big. If he would have took a 2-pointer or a mid-range shot, I'm cool with that. Cause that's what his bread and butter is. You settling for a 3? Come on now.
And you know you ain't got nobody else to rebound the ball.
You the biggest one on the team.
Come on.
And what makes it so egregious is that Trae Young didn't even go off for like 40, 29, 30. He ain't go off for that. Ben Simmons, this is why I say he ain't a liability. He held his own with Trae Young. You see what I'm saying? Now, if he could do what Kawhi do, give me defense and can give me offense. But Philly don't win that. I mean, Philly wins that game 7.
Philly might win the championship, man.
Exactly.
Offense. I ain't saying LeBron offense. I'm just saying some offense.
Exactly. And I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it from this standpoint. If you want to capitalize and get a championship in the 76ers, look, you're going to have to trade Ben Simmons and you're going to have to get a shooter around you because Embiid can shoot, but you don't need him to be shooting. You need him to be dominating the boards. He don't need to be at a 3-point line. He need to be mid-range to the end of paint. That's the only thing he need to be doing. He don't need to be coming out guarding smaller bigs because that's putting more wear and tear on him. So all we need to do him to work. All we need to do him is work around in the middle. We don't need you on the perimeter because you got Tobias Harris. You got those other people. You got those other players, and it just looks like to me me personally, if I'm the 76ers, like I said, I know you said Portland, which I can concur with that. I don't think that would be a bad pickup for Portland. Actually, be a good part for Portland because they do need defense. But I think I want the Sacramento trade so bad, as I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just put him with MB. I ain't saying he's gonna be a 30, 40 type guy. I'm saying at least 20. He could have made some jump shots, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's just how I look at it. In other news, though, getting on to the next one, it's gonna take me straight off into this because this one hurt me. It really did hurt me. You know, and I know that it suits itself. The Bucks defeat the Nets in the semifinals. Your thoughts?
Yeah.
Your thoughts on that, bro?
So my thoughts.
Yeah. Let me get your take. You don't want to know.
Hold on. Give me 1 second, bro.
Gotcha.
1 second.
Thank you guys for tuning into the Cold Face Podcast show right now. We just literally I'm getting a conversation in with my guy Eli right now. Previously the games and whatnot, the playoff coverage. So thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to follow the Cold Face Podcast show page on the Cold Face Podcast show that's being displayed. So
my bad, bro. Brian Rice on the stove. I forgot about it.
Bro, it's an interview, bro. It's all good. Like I said, thank you guys for following the Cold Face Podcast show. Be sure to like, subscribe. Also, follow this channel. If you haven't followed, or if you want to check out a follow, go ahead. Whatever. But anyways, thank you guys for following this show. Please just like and subscribe. Also, follow the Cold Face Podcast page that's being displayed on the screen right now between me and Eli. Yeah, Eli, let me get your thoughts back in on that one, bro. Because just being real, that wasn't a good. That was kind of sad, man.
Yeah, man.
KD did everything.
Yeah, bro. I think that he could have played better in Game 6 though, but KD was awesome though.
Yeah,
he was awesome. Game 5, Game 7, man. He gave everything he had though. But if it wasn't for like his foot being on the line, they would send him home.
Look, bro.
Shot, I was like, man, I said, hell no. I know he didn't hit that shot, man.
I ain't gonna even say what if his line was on. Man, he hit the shot.
Man.
Maybe if he was behind the line, maybe the ball would have clanked out. He hit the shot. I just think in overtime,
man.
I just think it could have been some ways they could have been getting KD some rest.
Yeah.
Like in the first beginning of the overtime series, even if it's just 2 minutes. Just don't let him have to be just take him out the game for like the first minute or so, and then put him back in just to give him just a quick real breather, just something. That's that's my opinion on that. I just think because he was really, really gassed in the final part, and I was just like, look. And then on top of that, to be honest with you, he can get gassed. I'm gonna say the reason why I'm gonna say he can get gassed is because just being real, he can get gas because he gave you 49 damn points. I was looking for Joe Harris. I was looking for Jeff Green. I was looking for Bruce Brown. I was looking for some players just to give me another 10 or 15 performance night. Somebody, anybody, nobody. And we all knew James Harden wasn't James Harden, but he was still somewhat smallly effective. Smallly. Not much, but just smallly.
To me, I know he was hurt. He wasn't his best, but he came up a little bit small though to me, man. Yeah. Because I didn't kind of think about it, whatever. Because Stephon Marbury, and I think it was somebody else. Was it First Take or somebody else kept saying? I think it was Skip. He'll walk the ball up half court. Then he'll stop it like at the logo.
Yeah.
He couldn't hit the ball. I'm like, what is you doing?
Yeah. He wasn't himself, man. He wasn't healthy. We all know that.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, I mean, my bad, bro. But what I didn't understand, like Steve Nash, man, like he was running the offense through KD though, but like like his other like Joe Harris and the other guy, they didn't get a chance to get rid of him, man, because KD had the ball in his hand, pretty much most of the whole game though.
Mm-hmm.
He was pretty much bringing the ball up because, like I said, James Harden lost the ball. It looked like a danger pass and stuff like that, man. And I think Blake Griffin, he had 18 points, but he fouled out. I didn't understand in the last couple games, Blake Griffin was sitting on the bench. I'm like, is he hurt? He was just sitting on the bench. He didn't play in the second half. I'm like, is he hurt? What's wrong with him?
Man, maybe so.
I
credit Giannis. I say before sorry to interrupt you, but I'm gonna just say this. I credit Giannis because to be honest with you, I told myself when I was watching that game, I said, since this game is so close like this, and KD, I'm gonna give him the props, bro. Which I'm gonna ask you in this next segment. You know what I'm saying? That's coming up. I just want to I'm gonna give Giannis his props. I'm gonna get a Bucks Day props. Like if they gonna win a championship this year, needs to be it. Because I guarantee you, if it was Kyrie and Harden, they was who they were, I don't believe they would have beat them. I believe they would have lost to them in 6. That's just me. With the healthy Kyrie Irving, with the healthy James Harden, and Kevin Durant being Kevin Durant, I don't see them. I don't see them beating them. That's just me. Mm-hmm. But being that they did advance, if this is the time for the Bucks to win a championship, this needs to be the season. Because I'm just gonna say this: if the Bucks do win the championship, bro, I think there'll be a lot more. I think they'll be a lot more ready to they got a little bit of confidence at least going up against Brooklyn next season. Mm-hmm. And so that could be, that could be the talk of next season or whatnot. True. But I'm just gonna give Giannis his props to them because what haven't the NBA done like to surprise us? Who we thought we was gonna be in the NBA finals ain't even in the NBA finals. So mm-hmm. You know how that is. You know how that is, bro. Mm-hmm. You know how that is. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can finish your thought on that. How you felt like overall, like the Bucks defeated them and they moving on. But did you think the Nets just beat themselves down the line, or did the Bucks really do something? I just think the Nets beat themselves down the line. That's just me. I know the Bucks won, but it's just me just being honest. I really do think the Knicks cost themselves in games. Again, I don't think Steve Nash did enough to put around KD. And I also don't think a couple of players that normally stepped up during the damn season didn't step up either.
Joe Harris.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't even pointing the finger, but I'm just pointing the damn finger then. It seriously was. I'm sitting here like, this is a game 7, bro. You at home. Yep. I'm like, hey, they didn't get y'all 49, bro. I know somebody can at least give me 15 to 20.
Come on, somebody.
Somebody, something. Motherfucker can't hit the ball in the wide open ocean in the harbor of New York.
I said, Coach, get me out there. I'm gonna hit a couple of them. Come on now.
And what Magic had said, he said some players they do not work on their game in the off season like that. I believe some do, and the ones that you see improve, like D Book. I know D Book really worked on about that. Damian Lillard, guys like those. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Bro. But I want to give them credit, and I do just want to sit here and say if it's the time that they're gonna win the championship, I think it's this year.
It's that year.
Yeah. Now I ain't gonna count out Atlanta, but for real though, I really think the Bucks. I think the Bucks got too much size on Atlanta. If you want to jump off there real quick,
too much. They ain't got nobody for Giannis, man.
Yeah.
And I like Trae Young, man, but they gonna put Drew Holiday on him.
Yeah, like. And this the end of the road.
Last series, man. Even though KD was doing his damn thing, man. Peter Tucker was making it tough on him, though.
Right.
He was all up in him.
Yeah,
8.
he got it the hard way, the long way.
Oh, wait, man.
So, you're right. Because they was just like, man, you counting out Atlanta. I said, look, bro, I ain't counting out Atlanta unless y'all can just be hot from 3-lane every night and they can't touch y'all. But as far as them going down low, bro, man, I don't see Capella holding up with Giannis. I don't see nobody holding up with Giannis coming down like a freight train. And when he smell blood and see that he can dominate you under the goal, I think that's gonna be pretty much easy. Like you said about PJ Tucker. Hey, if they need to put PJ Tucker on Trae Young, they will. So I think their whole game plan is gonna be to neutralize Trae Tucker, stop him from trying to, shoot and try to see if the other guys can get going. But I just think I got the Bucks in 5 to be real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I got Bucks in 5.
I got me.
I got them in 5.
It's supposed to be the Nets. It's supposed to be the Nets, though. But I got the Bucks though. Yeah.
It's weird, like, because nobody really wanted to see, like, if we wanted to be honest, like, everybody really wanted to see, like, the Nets be in the finals and the Lakers. Everybody wanted that, if that's a picture perfect world.
Yep.
So
right. And I wanted to see, the Nets out Embiid versus Giannis. We ain't get a chance to see that though. Ben Simmons.
Exactly. Yo, shit, I'm not doing that, but yeah, exactly. Like dead seriously, like to see Giannis and Embiid go up against in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's who you thought that was gonna battle in the Eastern Conference. I mean, well, the Bucks had to beat the Nets, so it probably would have been the Nets in the 76ers. The seeding probably could have felt differently. Who knows? But that's what we were supposed to see, and just not to see the Nets in it is kind of weird. So, because a lot of people left stunned Game 7. Like when we thought KD hit that shot, bro, like okay, it's over with. They finna step up. Like ain't nobody but outside Milwaukee. Besides Milwaukee, is room for the Nets. I bet everybody else is room for Kevin Durant right now.
Man, but
so for that not to happen, it's kind of a little bit disappointing. But again, I'm gonna roll with the Bucks in 5. You got 5.
Yeah, I got 5. And also, man, this was a year for KD to prove though. Like I really can do the shit on my own though.
Yeah.
It was a year right here. But
and it would have been. It would have been. It would have been for real. But like I said, they needed some people to step up. Yeah, they step up. Like that. Like, come on. Like all we asking. What? I ain't trying to compare careers or anything. I keep saying, when you need those players to step up the most. A Kobe Bryant, you have a Robert Horry type person be able to step up. You just have certain role players sometimes. Derek Fisher, you got people sometimes like, okay, I do it in the moment, but I always say this, and this is my motto sometimes. My old coach used to tell us this. He said, a team can win games. Legends win moments in games.
Yep.
That's the motto. He was an old head coach. He said how he coached was a team can win a game.
That's it.
As a team, you can win a game. We didn't see that in football. We didn't see a team that you don't think could win. We seen Appalachian State go into Michigan and win. Like nobody didn't believe that. We saw Purdue go beat Ohio. We see these games. So a team can win. But legends win in key moments. Legends win in moments in games. Legends win moments in games. Teams win games.
And role players are huge, man.
Yes.
They're huge.
Yes. Like real huge. Like if you struggling down the course of a series of a game and say through the first quarter, I'm hot. I scored 20 points. Second quarter, I go cold. I don't score nothing but 2. But you score 22 points. Third quarter, I score 20. Fourth quarter, I score 20. Now I end with a 60-point game, but those 20 that you had when I ain't score nothing in the second, that helped. That helps for a role player. It goes both ways. So you 100% right on that, bro.
Oh yeah.
You 100% right. And since you said that, following that up into the next segment that we're gonna talk about real quick, because I wanted to ask you this, because like. I got a lot of stuff that I'm gonna ask you, and I know tomorrow's show is gonna be way different. So, like just getting this over online is what it is. But This is the question I wanted to pose to you right now. How you feel about it?
Is he the best player in the league?
Right now. For what you saw right now. And the playoffs where you make your moments at. Regular season ain't nothing, and you know me and you, we judge on the higher level. Like regular season is regular season, but I'm a postseason nigga. I'm a postseason. I like it for all the marbles. Now, I'm not disrespecting LeBron, but I'm just looking like straight for what you just saw. And not being a prisoner of the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I still think, LeBron the best, but he kind of passing the torch now. He getting older.
Mm-hmm.
But what we saw in the playoff, it was KD though. It was KD. KD was special, man. Yeah, and LeBron, of course he had his ankle injury or whatever. He wasn't the best, but he still produced. I thought LeBron could do a little bit more.
Exactly.
But he could do a little more, but yeah, I say KD the best. So I mean, Embiid played great. Kawhi played great too. Also.
Yes.
Luka, but
Luka get a second star, bro. Watch out.
They can win a chip. Rick Carlisle stepped down.
Yeah, that was
that
was shocking to me too. That was shocking to me, man.
I like Rick, yeah.
I didn't see that coming. And sometimes when you think of the grass green, it ain't green over there. Yeah. I really thought that was a really good situation that they had for him to walk away and vacate that job. It's pretty much, you know what it is. But damn,
yeah.
If you want to get my thoughts on is he the best player in the world, I'm gonna say for right now.
Yeah.
Just right now, I'm not gonna give up on LeBron because LeBron, I count the way he's been through. And like I can't sit here and judge the Lakers on them. That wouldn't be fair. And I know we don't do that. Me and you, we really keep it honest. So I know us doing that. We're not gonna do, but being on a fair scale. If it was mano y mano, and we did see the Lakers in the Nets matchup, I'm still taking the Nets. But I know if that happened, you would probably take the Lakers though.
I was on Nets. I was on Nets. I said Nets in 5.
You would say Nets in 5 versus the Lakers?
Yeah.
Healthy all the way?
Yeah.
I probably would have said 6. I probably would have said 6.
I see LeBron getting a 2.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there. Like I think KD would have been like the high Golden State KD was against him. So
yeah,
that's what's that. But if you want me to just ask for now, I just be a mega long story short. I do think so. I think they're gonna come back with a vengeance next year, and hopefully they all take the game, which I know KD takes the game, but they just play it by process and don't, like Stephen A. did make sense though when he said like that first part was that karma part. Like you can't cheat the process.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they do that, then I think they'll be 100% legit.
Yeah. I can see that.
Oh yeah.
The Lakers gonna be kind of scared too, man, because you don't know who they gonna get in the all seeds too. They could pick up Dame.
Okay. Well, what you hearing about your? Because you be around like a land. I don't be around like a land like that.
I'm hearing Dame though, man. With what's name with Terry Stotts, stepping down.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he wanted what's the coach he wanted? He wanted Jason Kidd. I said Jason Kidd ain't gonna go to Portland. He ain't gonna leave LA. Cause Jason Kidd the next in line.
They start bringing up his past and stuff, kind of like on the low key slick side.
Who?
So Jason Kidd for Portland. That's why he stepped down. They start like you know how they do.
Yeah.
You know how they do. We ain't gonna get off it, but you know how they do. And he didn't take the job. I thought that would have been a great a great fit, bro. I thought that would have been a great fit because hey, he really got Giannis the way Giannis was at. Like like real talk. Like
Mm-hmm.
when he coached Giannis, they was really good, man.
They was. I don't know why they fired him though. Um,
I don't know either.
he was pretty good in Brooklyn too.
Yeah. And New Orleans let Stan Van Gundy go. Me personally, I think Chauncey Billups would be a
Yeah,
great coach for New Orleans. That's just me personally.
yeah.
And if you want me to be all the way real with you, uh, uh, I think Mark Jackson should be the coach in Dallas.
I was just finna say that Mark Jackson deserved to be a coach.
Yeah, just one time, bro. Like let him be the coach. I think if he get Luka and look, man, he found the two. They got the two greatest shooters in Golden State. Like
Come on,
that ain't Steve Kerr.
he the
He did
reason.
that. Steve Kerr took what he had and probably perfected, but he got that off the ground there.
He the reason of the Warriors what they is, man.
Yeah,
Draymond and all that.
yeah. So I'm like, man, I would really like to see Mark Jackson in Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't not in New Orleans, but more I see Chauncey Billups being more of that. And more of that and that type of realm. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I hear they got that Becky Hammond supposed to be
Yeah.
like hey bro, that'd be cool
She
for a
could.
woman to coach in the NBA. Yeah. Like I told somebody like bro, if a woman can coach, she can coach, bro. This ain't about no basketball.
Oh yeah.
And players want to know authentic and real. You come in authentic and real, whether you're a man or a woman, the standards don't change.
Mm-hmm.
The standards don't change. Like we separate that out the door. So hopefully we have a first woman coach in the NBA and me in the NBA. So I'm be 100% on board with that because like again, this ain't about no though, and you know how we discuss this. It ain't about that. It's about business. You can produce.
Right.
So this is a produce-based business.
Right.
Man, female, the opposite say it don't matter who it is. If she can produce, she's a coach, she's good. Hey, give her the job.
But I would love to saw Mark Jackson in New York, man.
I wasn't gonna say that because I ain't want to like downtown Thibodeau, but
I
yeah,
love Tom
I'm with you. I back you up. You go out there on the limb, I'm gonna be right there behind you. Yeah,
let Tom visit back up.
Yeah,
assistant coach and let Mark run the show.
Yeah. So you want Thibodeau to be the assistant, isn't
he? Because he was Doc assistant when they won chip. Oh
yeah. Again, me and you both say the same on that one.
He deserved a shot, man. Back in the league.
Yeah, really, I really do. I really did think that it was robbed. I'm gonna get off into this one and ask you this one. What about what team really surprised you in the playoff this season? Being straight honest.
That's easy for me, man. Them Suns, man. I knew that was gonna be good, but I thought, I'm like, man, they probably win the playoff series, but I said they probably win the playoff series, but I didn't think, they was gonna be this good though. Them boys, good.
Yes.
But yeah, they played Edge Laker team.
Mm-hmm.
And they beat what's name easily. But they look dangerous, man. And Devin Booker, man, he giving me vibes of Kobe, man.
Yeah. Hey man, I like a player that's just straight scoring, just take it in, just like because you money and you work.
Yeah.
If you're watching this live stream broadcast right now on Cold Facts podcast show, the Phoenix Suns are up 17-15, or now it's tied up 17-17. I know you said the Suns have surprised you this season.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Atlanta too, though.
Yeah, I would agree with that. What team surprised me the most is the Bucks. You want me to say why? Because I didn't see them getting past the Nets. That's why I'm surprising. Like I had the Eastern Conference booked. Like I'm just being real with you. I had it booked. I was just like, oh shit, bro. Nets gonna get to at least the Eastern Conference Finals now. I'm not gonna put them automatically in the NBA Finals. Everybody else said they're supposed to be a clear-cut favorite. me personally, I was like, I'll say Eastern Conference Finals. Win the conference finals, because if you win the conference finals, then you go into the NBA finals. So that's why I ain't say the whole thing. I was just like, I just played it. That's my safe card. Like I just won't. If I'm making a bet with a team, I say like the Lakers. I got them going to the Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
They might lose the Western Conference Finals.
Right.
So I can't say NBA Finals and you never make it. So I just give y'all, if y'all win your conference, I know you going to the NBA Finals. So then we can we can have a conversation. But I would say me personally, like I said, the real team that really surprised me in the playoffs is the Bucks. Because guess what? If the Bucks would have lost, they would have destroyed Giannis, bro.
Oh yeah.
Meltdown.
Yeah, I was finna destroy him.
Hell yeah.
I was finna destroy him, man.
Hell fuck yeah.
Because especially at the end of regulation, man, he turned around with that fadeaway. I said, bro, you deserve to go home.
Like, bro, you text me that and you was just like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, you had an easy ass drive to the hole. This is Trae Young. I mean, this is James Harden, and you sitting here, hobbled James Harden, and you sitting here and you take a jump shot and you're not even a jump shooter.
Like, come on, bro.
Like, yeah, come on. So I felt your pain on that one, but me personally, the Bucks surprised me this year because I did not think that they were supposed to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. They're in the Eastern Conference Finals, so yeah. And I agree with you with the Suns wholeheartedly. If the Suns win the Western Conference Finals, depending on who come out the East, and if it's the Bucks going up against the Suns, look. The Suns got height and got the same skill.
So do.
If they put PJ Tucker on D Book, but that's if Chris Paul come back. And if Chris Paul come back, Chris Paul gonna work. And I believe him matching up against J. Rule Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a good matchup, Suns versus Bucks.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a tough, gritty series, bro. Because now I ain't saying Aiden gonna hold up with Giannis, but A can hold his own.
Mm-hmm.
And he ain't no push off. It ain't like Capella. I ain't saying Capella's a push off, but I'm just saying as far as size and stature, Aiden is athletic just like Giannis. So and can shoot better than Giannis.
Yep, so good.
So that's gonna be real. That's gonna be a good series matchup. But like you said, bro, I didn't see Phoenix. I bet a lot of people didn't bet on Phoenix again. And then a lot of people didn't bet on the Clippers. I think again, I'm just gonna say this. I think the Clippers were dodging the Lakers. That's just me. That's just me because it was gonna be a first round matchup against them.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
That's just me. But I'm gonna just leave it on that note. And before we close out the show, though, I do want to get your thoughts, like what's going on tonight's game 2 versus the Suns. It's 25-22 right now. It's currently on ESPN. If you're watching the live stream right now, it's currently on ESPN. Even if you watch the playback, whatever. But anyways, it's up 25. It's 25-22 right now. And I just want to get your thoughts on that, bro, for tonight.
Like I had told you earlier, I got him going out 0-2 again, man.
Mm-hmm.
I said, because as good as Terry, man, he been going off. Man, he gonna be a great talent, man. So man, he gonna be great. But unless Paul George, turn to Indiana Paul George, like tonight they going out 0-2, man. I mean the role player, Reggie Jackson been playing great too. But I just think, Booker, like all them guys, them young guys over there, man, and not Philly, but Phoenix.
Yeah.
They gonna step up again tonight with the home crowd. They gonna go up 2-0.
Okay.
I got Paul George, having a pretty good game. The role players had a pretty good game. They fall short again.
Marcus Morris got 2 points so far. Reggie Jackson, Reggie Jackson really been coming up clutch. That's why the Clippers been
Man.
holding on some games. It been some games I can honestly put together and say if Reggie Jackson went on the court, your ass to be at the crib.
Yep.
Real tough. He got 7 points so far. Terrence Mann is come. Hey, that boy legit.
Man, what?
Now that's an asset piece, but
I
don't
thought
trade
it was
him.
Kawhi, man, out there the other night.
Shit, what?
I thought it was Kawhi. I was looking like, wait a minute.
The boy can play. Shoot. Bruh, it was a possession where everybody was shooting, they were clanking.
Mm-hmm.
And dude had passed him the ball, but he wanted to pass it back. He jumped behind the line. He just spun the ball. He said, man, fuck. Because I guess they were trying to hold Paul George, and they left him open. They're like, man, y'all playing, bro. I'm finna, everybody clanking it. I'm finna hit that bit. Bro, hit that bit smooth money. I'm like, that boy stepped up. And like after the game, I was just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got the confidence of playing with Paul George, so I almost see that as a plus sign. So I think he gonna score about 15, 20. That's the Clippers got something, and I give Ty Lue a lot of credit. He do switch his rotations around. So I think Terrence Mann gonna have about 15, 20 points tonight. I see Reggie Jackson having about 15. I see Paul George doing his thing with about 30.
Yeah.
If you ask me on the book side,
what again?
Yeah, you see that too. He had the full box score right now. I don't see him. He ain't score anything right now. Well, yeah, he did. He scored 4 points right now. DeAndre Ayton got 12 points right now.
Oh, but they in trouble.
Zubac can't hold up with that boy.
They in trouble.
Yeah.
What happened to Ibaka, man? Is he hurt?
Nah, he ain't hurt. That's the thing about what was being said about Ty Lue. Like he really, honestly, he don't play all his players. He just play them in certain points, like to get key advantages. Like Boogie, Boogie ain't even in the starting lineup right now. No, Boogie ain't even in the starting lineup right now. He on the bench and he DNP, but he played last game. So you see, he kind of like Ty Lue very crafty about his coaching.
Yeah.
And so that's what I was showing you about the Clippers Jazz series. It was a point to the game like, okay, you got to change something now because these guys have caught a rhythm and now they're just using your rhythm and maintaining like you really ain't changing. And he's changing. And you could almost it was points in the game that I thought D Mitchell was kind of predictable.
Mm-hmm.
Like you knew he was gonna drive a jack up a three.
Yep.
The points in the game were like I would have been better off getting the ball into Bogdanovich's hand because he was shooting. He got a side clutch three that kept the game just a little bit on the notch before it was out of control. Then he shot another shot. And I just felt like if D Mitchell wasn't gonna get in the paint or go up for like a layup, don't shoot threes at that point because it was like you was playing in T. Lue them hand because it just shows points down in the game that man. I just thought that they really blew that series. Mm-hmm. They really did because they were up. They were up
2-0.
No. That game that they was up, but they were up in that game.
Oh yeah, they was
and
up.
They came back.
Oh, you get something like game 7?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, game 7, man. I was like, man, these boys going home.
Bruh, yes. And I'm saying here like the same stuff you keep doing. You come out with them hard and you don't make adjustments to switch up rotation. You can make adjustments to keep the same. It's like you got the same. You doing the same rhythm, you're just doing it in a different tone. And they caught on to it. And like you seen them, they just start to walk them down. I'm like, y'all really letting Terrence Mann like y'all letting them. Y'all had that foot on their throat and you took your foot off the brake because that's when they start jacking up threes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. If you don't do what you got doing the game, then they just got beat. So that's why I say they really blowed that series. And to be honest with you, I think if I was the Jazz people, I'd be getting a new damn coach. Literally.
Mike Malone. Yeah, I like Mike Malone, but
that's Quinn Snyder.
Quinn Snyder, yeah.
Yeah.
Quinn Snyder, yeah. And what's name got exposed to?
Yeah.
I was laughing at Shannon, man.
Yeah.
Talking about Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
he said, don't y'all ever give him another defensive player a year.
Really? Like literally.
Man. All the boys, it was like a layup line on him. I was like, Rudy, you gonna play defense?
No, what the fuck you was playing? And I ain't gonna get mad at him. It's just that points in the game. I thought that the Jazz had it, bro. If you would have
Yeah,
just slowed down tempo, got the
yeah,
ball into your shooter's hand that you knew could shoot. I ain't saying D Mitchell couldn't shoot, but I'm saying it was points in the game that they could have gave the ball down to Bogdanovich or gave it to the side. Like he was hitting. He was hitting shots. He
yeah.
was hitting shots. Ingles, they was hitting shots.
Mm-hmm.
Now they weren't hitting they was hitting but they was hitting shots effectively. And you
Mm-hmm.
jacking up threes off the perimeter and they knowing how you drive and you driving in wild. And I'm just like, bro, you kind of putting your foot pressing on the gas. You want to press on the gas at the last minute when
Mm-hmm.
your coach should have stopped and said, look, we up by 15. We ain't up by 5.
Right.
He kept the same pace going when they was down because they was up by like almost they was up, man, and then it got down to 15, and then they had got down to 5, they got down to 2. I'm like, man, they didn't walk you back down.
Quick, man.
And he didn't make no in-game adjustment. So again, that's why I said that series was kind of like blown to me. And if I'm being honest with you, I'll be trying to get me another coach. That's just
Yeah.
me. But
Mm-hmm.
that's what that is. You got anything else you want to go before we wrap this up, bro? And I know we got the show that's going on, so it's gonna be tomorrow. Or you want to just wait till then before we
Yeah,
close
yeah.
it out?
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll talk about Doc tomorrow. Doc Rule tomorrow.
All right, then. Well, thank you for tuning into the Cold Face Podcast Show. Thank you for tuning into the Cold Face Podcast Show tonight, you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to also follow the channel. Also, be able to follow my guy Eli as well.
Oh yeah.
So y'all already know all that info is on my page at Cold Face Podcast Show. Straight in the stream. Finna get that right up for you. How we do it. So you get that straight in the screen right there on you. Be sure just to follow the show, tweet, leave comments or whatnot as well. I just want to say thank you, man, for coming on through, B. And I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
All right, bro. Bet.
Bet. Thank you guys for tuning into the Cold Face Podcast Show.